Welcome to simpleedu.org. This is a brand new website just launched, and I want to give you just a little introduction into how this website was put together. That is really not the point of this screencast, but just to give you a little bit of background on myself and the website, and let you know any future activity on the website. The website is actually split up into two groups. It's actually small business on one side, and small businesses are really defined by the Small Business Administration as sales less than 30 million. Okay, so 30 million in sales or less, usually a small business according to the SBA. And then of course the other side is students. Now and by the way, I need to stop and just thank everybody who contributed their talent to this website, and there was just an enormous amount of talent put into this, to the design of the website, the book, and tutorials and so forth. And I hope that this helps. I hope it helps small businesses as well as students. These are actually the two groups that in my career I have helped, or I think I have helped. I've had I have 20 years experience as a business consultant working with small businesses in areas of accounting, finance, and financial analysis, cost analysis, and so forth. The reason why I'm doing this at this point, I just want to let you know that I am credible, and I do have the experience to talk about many of the issues that I'm going to talk about, not with just this tutorial, but others in the future. Students, I've got 15 years of experience in teaching at a junior college, and I have taught and teach accounting classes. That would be 1 and 2, tax, economics, which are just fun classes to teach. Worked in college algebra classes and other math classes. Okay, so that just gives you some idea of my background. Now, two groups: small businesses, students. The nature of this website to help both, because that is where I've come from. Small businesses to me are fascinating. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I have owned several of my own businesses and been partners of a couple. So I know and can relate to all business owners and business executives, etc., out there about how hard it is to run a small business and get it to grow and sustain and so forth, especially in economic downtimes, which we've kind of experienced in the last few years. So that gives you a little bit of background into who I am. But now, what is the point of this screencast here? And the point of this screencast is to talk about the importance of accounting. And the reason why I've decided to start with this one, and there will be others, I will do a lot of QuickBooks tutorials. I will do financial analysis tutorials. On the QuickBooks, I will do both for personal. Many people don't know this, but QuickBooks is great for your personal finances, as well as of course, the business side of this. And that's not going to be too different, by the way. I would like to do maybe some Excel, because Excel and QuickBooks kind of work together. QuickBooks, and there are plenty of other softwares out there. I have worked with a lot of different accounting softwares, both for profit and nonprofit. But QuickBooks seems to be the most widely used. In terms of its price, you can't beat it. In terms of dollar-wise, I think you can pick one up for about a couple $100 now, maybe, or a little over a couple $100, which will full version QuickBooks, inventory, customers, vendors, banking, online, many online attributes, properties, downloadable from bank accounts, from credit cards, etc., etc. So it does a good job for the price. There are some drawbacks to it, but I think it's the most widely used. But in the future, if there's other calls for other softwares, in terms of tutorials, I'll be happy to do this. So let's begin a little bit here. And again, all these tutorials will be up in the future. I'm doing all of these myself. And so it does take me a little bit of time to do these, but I will absolutely do these because I think it is important to the mission of this website. And the mission of this website is to, let's get the right tool, is to help. And that is the mission of this website. So, importance of accounting. Now, I like to start with this because there are many companies out there that do not have an accounting system, or they have a semi-accounting system, okay? And it seems to work well for them. They're okay with it. And I know why. After a number of years of experiencing this with small businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, they're a wonderful group of people, exceptional talent, skill, etc. They want to just do what they want to do. For example, I had a print manufacturer who printed custom wedding invitations and other custom printing projects. Wonderful talent. Exceptional talent, but accounting was not their thing. And I realized this, and I realized that accounting is just not their thing. So what I tried to do is and I'm doing it here, hopefully, show you the importance, and then show you that you can do this yourself, and you probably should do this yourself. The book is a wonderful resource for you, the book that's on this website. It's only a $15 and some change book. Easy read. It won't take you long to go through this. And I'm not pushing the book here, but the part of the mission was to help, and that book was part of the help. Because what it will do is it will give you an overall background into accounting, and that is really important, I think, for many business owners that do not have an accounting system. To me, every business needs and should have an accounting system. It is just an absolute imperative. It's like getting into a car. It's like getting into a car with no instrumentation. You have no fuel gauge, you have no oil pressure gauge, you have no temperature gauge, you have no speedometer. You can't tell how fast you're going. You don't know how much gas you have left. You don't know whether you've got an overheated problem with water or oil, etc., etc. I mean, you're really running down the road blind. Accounting system does a couple of things. One, efficiency. It gives you the efficiency you need. Efficiency, I think I spelled that right. And efficiency always turns into cash. You may not see it right away, but it will be felt down the road. For example, a job that takes you, say, 10 minutes of paperwork, or a job that, I'm sorry, let's do it this way. A job, an administrative job that takes you 40 minutes and then turns out to take you only 5 minutes because you are now more efficient and more organized, etc. Well, you can see no matter who does this, you've saved 35 minutes, and 35 minutes is equal to somebody's time, and somebody's time is equal to somebody's dollars. Well, except your dollars. As business owner, those are your dollars. Now, it doesn't matter whether you do this administrative job, or your administrative assistant, or whoever handles the administrative part of your business. If you can go from 40 minutes to 5 minutes because you're more efficient and more organized, then you have saved 35 minutes, and 35 minutes over a period of time adds up to dollars. So indirectly, efficiency will always save dollars. The second important point to have an accounting system is just the information. Again, driving in a car without proper instrumentation, you have no information in case you get into trouble. It's not just for trouble. Okay, I don't want to give you that impression that an accounting system provides you information only when you get into trouble. No, that's not what I mean. The information that you can gain from your accounting system will help you in times of trouble, absolutely. But it will also help you in times of not trouble, non-trouble times. I don't know how to put that. Good times. I don't know however you want to say that. Okay, so it'll not only help you in trouble times, but it will help you in non-trouble times. And in the trouble times, it's going to help you to get out of trouble. In the non-trouble times, it's going to help you to grow. And that's the whole point here, is that we want to be into business to grow, to sustain this business, to reach many more customers, to have a solid foundation. And once that occurs, then you can move forward into franchising or perhaps put your business up for sale or what have you. It doesn't matter what your goals and your objectives are in terms of growth and so forth. It's just a growth. Now, I know that there are a couple of businesses that I have met in the past that are not interested in growth. They just aren't. They don't want the headache. They don't want to grow. Simple. They like the business sustaining at its particular level. And for the last, and I know one in particular, and of course I'm not going to give any name, but I know one in particular, that is a graph, by the way, and I know one in particular that has pretty much have stayed this way, this level of sales for a number of years. And so if that's, this is time, and if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But if you want to grow, and I think most businesses who begin don't begin with the idea that at some point they're not going to grow, they don't want to grow. I think most businesses do want to grow. And so with this information available to you in an accounting system will not only help you in times of trouble, but will help you in times of non-trouble and in terms of getting to that growth point. Now, okay, look, I know that accounting is a pain. I know it's not fun. But there is a reward. Like no pain, no gain. Well, there is a reward for you to put together an accounting system. And that reward is a wealth of information for you. And in any business, any information that you have to make sound decisions can only give you a competitive edge. And that's really what we're trying to do here, is we're trying to give you a competitive edge so that you not only survive, and by the way, a statistic real quickly, and because I'm running out of time, but a statistic is, this is from the Small Business Administration, 50% of all businesses who start end within the first 2 years, and that's just not acceptable. Now, I'm not saying that accounting is the panacea and get your accounting system up and you're going to stay into business. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying, though, is I'm saying that the information that you can get from the accounting system, like financial reports, can help you make better decisions. Productivity reports, marketing effectiveness, on and on and on. Inventory reports, sales by product and their margin, etc., on and on and on. And with this information, this arms you with the right tools to make the right decisions in business and hopefully puts you in the right path to growth and to reach your goals and your objectives. Whatever those goals and objectives are, accounting and its information can help you reach those goals. And I hope I have helped. I hope I have shown you the importance of accounting and accounting system. And so I look forward to tutorials for you as we move down the road. So I will see you soon.